Let's do you evening message. Something about L, the letter. Someone's name beginning with L. The Lovers. Okay, I think it's very heavily tied to this lover. Liam, Luke, Lee. I'm getting Lily as well. Let's see. Yeah, so I feel like you've been searching, you've been looking for answers. I feel like you may even have a Bible or the Quran or something like that in your house. Interested in it, searching it, studying it. There's something about you really focusing on you at this moment in time, and wanting the absolute best for yourself and from life as well. Okay, twin flame. So you have the Lovers and you have the twin flame card. Interesting. Okay, let me pull from this love and romance. Let's see what we get from this. Oh, straight away, true love. Okay, confirmation. A deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. Wow. Yeah, there's something that's really special. 20%, 20 is significant, 2020. But what I was saying is there's something really special about this individual because you want to be the best version of you. And it's interesting how I said all of that at the beginning, right? So they make you want to be a better person. You want to be your best version. There's no hiding. There's no masking. There's only mirroring. So, and I think you've clocked onto this as well, that, for example, when you feel good and you focus on you, it's like mirrored back, and your partner like wants to do things, go to the gym, eat healthy, go on walks, do things that like mirror that you want to better yourself. And then when you find you're in the slumps, in the dumps, that's an interesting wording, they mirror that as well. So attraction we have out. Okay, let's see, I want to get one more card from here. The romance and love card. Let's see. Trust. Okay, so we have true love, trust, and attraction. We have Lovers and we have twin flame. But yeah, the reason why this is so significant, do you see how it's like catching my breath then? That's how your relationship feels. But the reason why this is so significant is because it's actually all about you. It's actually all about you. That's like beautiful thing about it. You're mirroring each other exactly, like to the T. So when you're not operating through the heart space, neither are they. Okay, yes, egos have been a big part of your experience, especially at the beginning. Well, you know, all throughout it actually, because it's about coming to terms with when you're acting and operating from hurt and pain, being classed as the ego, right? Or when you're operating from the heart. When you're operating from the heart, you see things as the truth from a higher perspective. When you're operating in ego, you see things as painful because it's mirroring the pain that you have within you. So when you operate through ego, that person also operates through ego. When you operate through your heart, that person also operates through the heart. So it's very much mirrored, very much mirrored. So always think about that, because I think it's gonna make you even more aware of the patterns that you have in this relationship and the cycles that play out. But let's actually say that you are having a conversation with an actual mirror, and this is your partner, right? So think about it. If you're not operating from the heart, what do you think is going to come back to you? Exactly what you've just given the mirror, right? You're going to get it back. So just always have that in mind, okay? Because this is very much a mirrored connection, like to the T. I don't really like labeling things, but you might have heard of twin flame connection. You could have also heard of the red theory as well, where it's like you've always been tied to this person. So even in separation, you always find yourself like back to them, if that makes sense. And it's not obsession. Again, obsession is very different. When you're obsessed with someone, okay, you're operating through pain, right? Because you're not actually living your life, you're attaching to an individual. This is completely different. You go about your days and then you just randomly pop like a thought, but not even a thought about them, like an actual moment that you spent together, like a memory, you know. And it'd just be so random, and it'll be a conversation that starts it off. It will be an interaction with someone that sparks it. But there's something about you always being reminded of this person, no matter who you're with or where you're at or where you're going. It's interesting that I said that. So there is definitely separation. I'm not sure if you're in separation right now, but I feel like this is something that is definitely going to happen soon. But you'll find your way back together. And I also think as well that you already know that, because you might have already experienced that before. But yeah, do make sure you save it, because I think red string theory is going to be something that you look up. And yeah, do your own research on it as well. Again, don't focus on the labels, just focus on the information. What resonates with you, take it. Anything else, just leave it, okay? It's not about trying to make information fit in your situation. It's just about if it feels right and it resonates, keep reading. If you're like, doesn't feel good, leave it. You know, don't make things fit. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that with you.